No situation, no person, and no challenge could break you. What if that was your reality? What if you could stay calm when others lose control, stay strong when life gets heavy, and stay focused when the world tries to break you? You don't have to react to everything. You don't have to carry every weight. You can learn to rise above it all. You can learn to let nothing and no one bother you. This is your power. Master it. I, Napoleon Hill, have learned that real power doesn't come from avoiding trouble, but from standing tall in the middle of it. It begins when you choose to act as if nothing and no one can break your peace. When you walk through storms without letting the rain touch your spirit. When you refuse to be shaken by doubt, fear, or noise, because true control is not over what happens around you, but what happens within you. Learn to be unshakable. There will always be people who talk, people who doubt you, people who don't understand your dream, your effort, your journey. Some will whisper, some will laugh, some will try to shake your belief with their own fear. That's just how the world works. But you have a choice. You can let their noise get into your heart, or you can decide to walk forward anyway. Being unshakable doesn't mean you never feel hurt. It doesn't mean you never question yourself. It means you keep going. Even when the road is quiet, even when the path is steep, even when the crowd doesn't cheer, you walk forward not because everything around you is calm, but because inside you have made up your mind. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You just need you to believe in you. That's the fire you carry. That's the strength that no one can take from you. When you learn to act as if nothing and no one can bother you, it's not because you've stopped caring. It's because you've started caring about the right things. Your peace, your path, your future. The world will throw stones, words, doubts, setbacks, delays. Let them fall. You don't have to catch every stone someone throws. You don't need to react to every comment, every opinion, every distraction. You are not here to fight every battle. You are here to win the one that matters, the one inside you. Think of a mountain. The wind blows, the storms come, the rain pours, but the mountain stays still. It doesn't shout, it doesn't bend, it just stands. That's what being unshakable looks like. You don't chase noise. You don't fight for approval. You just keep rising, slowly, steadily, with quiet strength. It doesn't mean you won't have hard days. You will. But when those days come, you don't fold. You remind yourself who you are. You remind yourself what you're here to do. You remember that you have something in you stronger than any voice outside of you. There will be days when you feel tired, when people misunderstand you, when life feels unfair. But those are the days that build you. Those are the days where the roots grow deeper, even if no one sees it. Stay steady. Keep your eyes on your purpose. Keep your hands on the work. And if you fall, get back up. Not because someone clapped for you, not because someone told you to, but because you decided that quitting is no longer an option. You've seen what happens when you stop. Now it's time to see what happens when you don't. You don't need to shout to be powerful. You don't need to explain yourself to be strong. You don't need to be loud to lead. You just need to keep walking, keep showing up, keep being the one who doesn't give up. Let others worry about being liked. Let others chase comfort. You chase growth. You chase the kind of life that makes you proud. The kind of life that says, I didn't let the world change me, I changed my world. And if no one tells you this today, let me be the first. You have what it takes. Not someday, not if everything lines up perfectly. Right now, you have the strength to keep going. You have the heart to keep loving. You have the fire to keep building. So when the world gets loud, go quiet. Go deep. Go forward. You don't have to react to everything. You don't have to carry every worry. You are not here to be shaken. You are here to rise. Unbothered, focused, unshakable. The mirror never lies. Each day begins the same. You wake up, you rise, and you face the mirror. It's quiet there. Just you and your reflection. No noise, no distractions, just truth. The mirror shows you exactly who you are, not who you pretend to be, not who others say you are, but you. Sometimes that reflection is hard to face. You see the tired eyes, the doubts, the moments you didn't try your best, the times you gave up. But you also see something else. You see the survivor, the one who didn't quit, the one who kept walking through storms. The one who's still standing. And that matters. The mirror doesn't judge. It doesn't lie. It just reflects what is. And what you do with what you see, that's up to you. You can look away, or you can look deeper. Ask yourself, am I proud of this person? If the answer is yes, good, keep going, stay true. If the answer is no, don't run, don't hide, use it. Use that feeling to push yourself forward, because change doesn't begin with someone else's advice. Change begins right there in the mirror. You don't need to be perfect, but you do need to be honest. You do need to ask yourself, did I do what I said I would do? If not, why? What stopped you? Was it fear? Was it comfort? Was it doubt? Whatever it was, name it, face it, and then let it go. Because every day is another chance to build a version of you that makes you proud. You don't compete with anyone else. Their race is not your race. Their path is not your path. You only compete with who you were yesterday. If yesterday you stayed in bed too long, then today, rise early. If yesterday you gave up halfway, then today, finish strong. Little steps, daily choices. That's how confidence is built. And don't forget, your reflection is not just about what you look like. It's about the spirit behind your eyes, the fire, the will to grow, to improve, to become. That's what really matters. That's what people feel when you walk into a room, not the clothes you wear, but the strength you carry. The mirror doesn't care how much money you have. It doesn't care how much praise you get. It doesn't care about the outside world. It only shows you you. And you can lie to others, but you can't lie to that reflection. There is power in facing yourself, in being brave enough to ask, is this the life I want to live? Is this the person I want to be remembered as? Not one day, not someday, but now, today. Start small. Wake up and look yourself in the eyes. Say, we're not done yet. Say, we're going to do better. Then act on it. You don't need to climb a mountain today. You just need to take one honest step, then another, then another. Keep stacking days that make you proud. The world may never know the battles you fight, the quiet ones, the lonely ones, but you know. And when you face that mirror again tomorrow, you'll know whether you stood tall or gave up. Choose to stand tall. Choose to face yourself every single day. Because in the end, it's not the world's opinion that shapes your life, it's the voice inside the mirror. And when that voice says, well done, when that reflection nods back with pride, you'll know you didn't just exist, you lived, you grew, you became. Silence the inner critic. There is a voice that lives inside your head. It speaks when you're alone. It whispers when you try something new. It shows up when you look in the mirror, when you step out into the world, when you're about to chase something bigger than yourself. This voice doesn't cheer for you. It doubts you. It reminds you of every time you failed. It brings up old pain. It says things like, you're not ready, or you're not good enough. And the worst part is it sounds like you. That voice is the inner critic, and almost everyone has one. It was built over time, from mistakes, from fears, from things people once said to you. Maybe it was a teacher who didn't believe in you. Maybe it was a parent who never said they were proud. Maybe it was a friend who laughed at your dreams. Piece by piece, that voice was formed. But here's what most people forget. That voice might be inside your head, but it doesn't tell the truth. Just because a thought shows up doesn't mean you have to follow it. The inner critic is like a shadow. It follows you, but it has no weight unless you give it power. It feeds on your attention. And every time you listen to it, it grows stronger. But every time you challenge it, it grows weaker. When that voice says, you can't do this, answer back with action. Do it anyway. When it says, you're going to fail, remind yourself of all the times you got back up. When it says, you're not enough, remember who you're becoming. You are not that voice. You are the one listening to it. And you get to choose whether to believe it. The truth is, you've already made it through hard things. You've already pushed through fear. You've already proven that you are stronger than you think. The inner critic doesn't know your future. It only remembers your past. But you're not living in the past anymore. You're growing.